Being wife buried our family and the magic of Christmas. Zoom call with my wife. Meaning, she hasn't contacted me at all since she showed up at the door to argue with my father. She hasn't contacted the kids or anyone else, so it doesn't look like she cares about any of us. The call was quite strange. She was all made up with deep cleavage. It was obvious she was trying to look her best. I haven't seen her dressed up like that in years. Throughout the conversation, she tried to provoke me into an argument, to make me angry. I managed to keep my cool. My lawyer explained to me what to ask my wife. Turns out, the court considers it a very positive point if a party attempts an amicable divorce before filing for divorce. I recorded the conversation and even told her so. Nevertheless, my wifey did not disappoint. She started with an absurd statement that there are two types of dicks. First, when they are roughly the same size regardless of whether they are erect or flaccid. And the other type, the one that shrinks and grows depending on the situation. What the fucks? Who starts a call with their husband like that? Then she said she eagerly craves to personally investigate this fact in more detail. I simply replied that I wasn't interested in her hobbies, that I was only interested in discussing our divorce. When I didn't fall for the provocation and didn't get angry as she wanted, she openly showed hostility. At one point she said she was going to the bathroom and muted her microphone. Then I watched as she consulted with her friends about what she could do to me. She insulted me several times simply for being a man. Throughout the call, I had a strange feeling that she perceived this as some kind of game, that she controlled the situation, and that I had no choice but to accept and submit to everything she wanted. We made no progress on our divorce, so I concluded, fine, let it be a contested divorce. And also, you gave me chlamydia, and unlike you, I haven't slept with anyone else. So you better go to a doctor. She just frowned like, yeah, right, sure, I believe you. I have absolutely no idea what is happening with her, and at this moment, I don't care anymore. I sent the recording to the lawyer, and she was, to put it mildly, shocked. At this point, everyone thinks my wife has gone crazy. Maybe she has. Since I own her phone and phone plan, I can use the chat logs in court. As I said, turns out it's completely legal to monitor my own device as much as I want. After our call, there was a heated discussion between those harpies, but I was finally able to leave it be. I no longer care what they say. The lawyer is confident we will win this case, unless I held something back. So, here is where I am now. It still hurts, but now I can perceive this pain as phantom pain. I stopped pitying myself and am going all in, burning all bridges. I need to protect myself and my children. I am okay. My kids are here and will be okay too. I will make sure they get as many therapy sessions as they need. And my wife will soon become a distant memory, and I will start building a new, better life. Short update. Today I found out she knew about the chlamydia and got treated, but didn't tell me. What a bitch. God. What a monster. She joked and laughed about it with her slutty friends. The infection. Update 2. I get a lot of feedback saying, you are strong, you will win. Rereading my posts, I realize that anger is radiating from me about this situation, and I might seem stubborn and confident. But the truth is, that's not the case. I regret that all this happened. I wish my family had stayed whole, and that ahead of me lay a long, quiet, comfortable life with my wife while the kids grow up and start their own lives. No one wins here. My wife went off the rails like a runaway train, and now that train is burning in a ditch. I don't know what is wrong with her. She refuses to see psychologists about possible problems and acts as if nothing is happening. She still shows no remorse or regret, acting as if I'm the one with head problems because I just